This is more empty than I've ever seen it in here. So this is more empty than I've ever seen it in here.
You're really slow.
Yeah. This morning it was super busy.
Yeah, Friday nights are like the least busy that we have.
Oh yeah. This morning actually there was like somebody was like your manager was like super on the fritz and stuff.
I heard.
Yeah. There was like some people that got super like angry and upset. It was interesting. I've been there. I've worked in the food industry, so I kind of know a little bit what it's like.
It gets stressful in the morning.
Oh yeah. I used to work at Lucky Slice. You know where Lucky Slice is? Lucky Slice Pizza. Yeah, I was their delivery guy, but sometimes like the whole shop would get angry if somebody would order at like 11:59 or something like that. So, because then sometimes we were there till 1.
Yeah.
But they had me doing. I was the delivery guy, the dishwasher. I had to manage my own till, and I had to answer the phone calls. Right, they were like coming in for delivery. I had to do so much stuff. I just felt like I was like, man, they're just like. I swear, I'm doing way more work than everybody else. You know, it just sucked. So I tried to go back to school and get my degree so I can like do other stuff, you know, but I'm a live streamer. So I come in and live stream, and usually I'm here in the morning after I go to the gym, or in the afternoon after I go to the gym. I try to I've created like this reward system. I get a cup of coffee after I like exercise, you know, so not to like take you away from, you know what I mean, like what you're doing with my lame conversation, but
No, you're good. I'm bored as hell. So.
oh yeah. Have you noticed that like all coffee shops are like all girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've only had like.
And they're gay, and if it's a guy, it's a gay guy.
Yeah. Andrew's the like fourth man who's ever worked here.
Oh yeah.
Since I've been here.
It's not just this coffee shop, it's actually like every coffee shop. Like I've been to like all of them in town, like the Starbucks up there by Hillfield, or there's like what is it? A Legal Brew? No. I'm trying to think of what the coffee shop is. Oh, Daily Rise. Have you ever been to the Daily Rise? Yeah. Oh, what's up, Mary?
Hey.
Are you doing better?
Yes, a lot
Yeah.
better from today. Today was awful.
Yeah, I was like, I could feel the tension. I was like, oh
I
man.
felt so bad. I was like yelling at everybody. I'm like, guys, get your shit together. There's like 5 of us. I'm like, there's 5 of us. We can't get our shit together.
Yeah.
It was a rough day. It was. The screen kept on like we get the lobby orders, and I would do here, and then they don't go over there because they put like a new system in,
Oh yeah.
and it messed up all of the orders.
Oh, that stinks.
So like that's why your cappuccino took forever.
Oh, I was like, I didn't want to like bother you guys because I'm not like going off to work or something, but
Yeah, well, I saw you sitting there, like,
you know.
doesn't have his cappuccino yet. I was like, is that
no, it took since I was like recording the whole time or whatever.
Yeah.
It took 20 minutes, but I was talking to the people on my phone, so it wasn't that big of a deal for me. But I could tell some of the other people in here were like, there was the one guy that had like his drink mix up or something that got it wrong.
Yeah, they messed it up twice.
Yeah, he was like, he got really mad, and I was like, dude, calm down.
Yeah, he got mad twice because first I put it in right
Yeah.
here, and then I usually just make it because I know how he likes it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just didn't have the time. So
Yeah.
they messed it up, and then I told the girl how to make it, and then she messed it up again. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah. He just needed to calm down. Like he left here like super mad. I was like, dude, you have to understand it's like just people trying to be professional. You know what I mean? Like sometimes accidents happen and
technology, like that's
Yeah.
what messed us up the most.
anyways, you guys you worked through it, so
Yeah, I got him to
yeah.
But at first I felt bad, and then I apologized to the sound. I'm like, I'm sorry guys, but like,
Yeah. I just know what it's like. I've been fired on days like that, you know what I mean? It's just like one step too far and it's like, okay, then they're like, don't come back. I'm like, all right.
it's just like I have corporate like
Yeah.
these new system things where they're like recording our time.
Oh really?
And then I had like my put out like a whole new thing of how we should run a routine in the morning. That's how he wants it to be run. And I felt like it was just chaos, and I tried to get everybody in their stations, but
Yeah.
I felt like everybody was just like,
Well, not to bother you too much, since it looks like you're ready to get out of here and go.
oh, I have inventory tonight, so I gotta
Oh, you
count.
do?
I gotta count every cup.
Nice. Well,
Oh, maybe on the chai? Like the chai?
anyways, I feel like tonight's gonna be dead on here.
Because it just like seems yeah.
It's totally gonna be dead on here. It's already been 7 minutes and there's nobody. There's one guy. He's like solo leveling. He's a crusader. A missionary even. Amongst barbarians. I had kind of a moment where I felt like this routine was kind of like it had little reason or purpose for me to do it, you know? It's tough not like working with a group of people and just trying to figure things out on your own. I feel like that's one of the biggest hurdles that I have right now is just trying to have like a sense of direction, but no, like everybody else is like caught up in their own way. And it's like every direction I could go that includes other people is just not for me, you know? And I've been trying to find out which way to go for a long time now. I kind of thought that this little like routine that I was building up was gonna work. But I just had a moment today where I was like, can I really just do this and just like do this, then switch to another video game and stream that video game, and then keep going and then switch to another video game, and then just be like Asmongold or Charlie or something like that off of Penguin Zero. But now my whole feed is like, since I've been watching all this political stuff, it's like my whole feed is Hassan Abi, and Charlie. His stuff is like mostly ridiculous. Like I could do his stuff. He just reports on like stupid things, you know? I just get into slumps. I just get into real slumps. The leg workout at the gym was really good though. I like really kicked it in the ass. So I'm glad I went and did that. The streaming helps with the gym. It's like it motivates me to just be like there live for some reason. Because I used to have people always on my like case, you know, that I was working out with. But just having something like live going on, I feel like definitely motivates me to work harder. So I'm not sure what the purpose is here when there's no one here, you know, though. Just like this continual monologue. not really self-exploratory, not really that interesting, you know. And if things are interesting, is it like out of the normal? But what is somebody supposed to do who's doing something based off of attention anyways? Is there some world somewhere where it's not necessarily based off of attention, it's somehow based off of just work? Like I said, if I hadn't started doing this just for personal reasons to try and record some, you know, thoughts that I had, then I probably wouldn't be doing it right now. But there's definitely the value in it for me of just being able to rehearse the day, rehearse the week, try to figure out where I'm losing the battle, where I need to send more troops, you know, kind of thing. I think I just need to try and keep moving. Like if I can just move from game to game to game, maybe I can do that. Maybe people do that, you know, especially in the streaming world. Anyways, when was comfort just held with a meal? But with that meal comes the idea of an end. It's just like the game. The game is, I knew that I was going to become disinterested with it. When was man so responsible for his meal that in between the meal, maybe man's first thought was, this will be over before I know it. And then I'll have to be back to trying to get things again. Trying to hunt for myself and fend for myself. Trying to figure out what to believe in. Isn't that a scary thought? That your beliefs can change? Beliefs are supposed to be the things that are the most personal thing to you. What if your beliefs change? Does that mean that you've changed? How am I supposed to keep up with this change? Is it comfortable? Is it uneasy? Is it for the betterment of something? What does the sensation feel like? Is it unnerving? Just continually see a new face in the mirror. Some reflection that's true of all things of life, especially the negative. As if real life was a negative. And a part of life was to expose things to the sun, to the light, to receive joy in this fight of life. The more that we get exposed, though, we can become overexposed with this idea that everything is obtainable, achievable, and comfortable. All beliefs are good, especially if you have belief. Hold on to it because you should. But what if we believe in nothing? Is that like believing in everything? Changing your belief like a leaf on the wind? Like you're some mad Viking cast away at sea trying to find new land? Called Greenland, a place to be, but it's all ice as far as we can see. Yo, thank you for the like, my friend. We're just here having a cup and just discussing things, trying to overcome some hurdles, big things, recognize defeat, try to plot ourselves, plot a course. Maybe sometimes even jump on the back of a wild horse. I've done that before, you guys. Jumped on a Mustang. It bucked me off though. I actually deleted that video because I was like, you know what, this is self-incriminating. I just like went into a field and jumped on somebody's horse because I was so sick of everything. I was like, my life is just, it means nothing. Maybe I need to hold on to something that is like the essence of freedom. It'd be like jumping on, you know, some sense of the truth, because with this you can move, and all it takes is the earth for it to feed. Somehow it basically supplied every need. So I went and jumped on a horse, my friends. In some field. Just grabbed on. Got bugged off though. You gotta really want to get away if that's what you're gonna do. And then I got told that I was lucky I didn't get shot. They were like, people were like, dude, you did that? You're lucky you didn't get like shot, man. I was like, dang. They said horse people are no joke. Anyways, sometimes if I sit and look at myself long enough, it's like I'm smoking some sense of myself. And every time I try to look in some other perspective, it's like some part of me is lost because I changed directive. I'm just like a cigarette. I only have so long to speak before I become too little, unable to digress anymore in some way that makes things abhorrent. Some categorically sense of smallness, so small that all I can do is see. I can't even think, you see. So I don't even think about me. And in that place, maybe that's what I strive for, to be connected with this camera. Somehow I could live there in the moment, see my thought on the screen, and then in some way I've gained perspective where things, they're like gaming, you know? Then in my phone I could go, but what do you know? And what does anybody really know? Do I even know anything? But can I say something so complicating, so far-fetched? Imagine if somebody could say something that basically was like words that were retched. They were all misshapen and misthrown, and somehow they said something that made everyone sick. Can words really give people the ick? I don't know, but I'm well on my way though. By the way, it's about the end of this day. Man, what a hurdle, what a struggle. The end of the week, Friday comes so fast and it's over, so to speak. Does it overtake me? Maybe every day is like Friday, actually, you see. But it's not. All of a sudden, all the beliefs that everybody has, they really actually affect the world that we have. We're in some state of belief. Is everybody just enamored by some mirage? Is everybody just asleep? I wonder. Is it just that thing, the thing that encompasses all things, that somehow isn't anything grand and great, too much to hate? Yo, what's up, alien? What are you doing, man? You just hanging out? I'm just sitting here reciting poetry, dude. Whoever came by, they just heard me just reciting poetry for like 10 minutes. Just poetry. The day's almost coming to an end though, my friend. Maybe I'll do another one of those like news streams like tomorrow morning or something. I'll get up and try to like stream all the news. Man, why put that shirt back on? Dude, I wake up in the morning and I shower. I shower in the morning. And so this is, I'm not trying to like cause too much like work, you know what I mean? So I showered this morning and I work out through the day. So this is what I've worn all day. I just got back from the gym again. I went there and did legs. Just the blue shirt? The blue shirt's too small though. So it's like I have the other shirts on. And then this one's too big. And then you don't want to just wear a white like wife beater. Bro, it's just my style, dude. It's just my style. Maybe I don't have the best style though, you know? Maybe I don't have the best style. Yeah, ... I get it. It's been a long time since I've been in like school and stuff though. It's like I feel like that's where your peers judge you a lot, you know what I mean? So it's like I just like, not by a long shot. It's like I've been like freestyling my life for a while now. I've been like just trying to like figure things out on my own for a long time. So it's like I don't have a lot of input. I feel like what creates like somebody's outfits they wear a lot of times is like all the people around them, you know? The internet is here to judge me. Well, let it, that's fine. Let it judge me, you know? I've definitely heard your opinion. Maybe I won't ever wear this outfit again. Maybe you'll get what you want. Maybe I'll never wear this combo again, alien. But I don't know, there's always radicals, especially with outfits. You got like the Gucci kids who are like all about the drip. You got like urban streetwear that's like punk goth. You got like, yeah, it's fine. There's always a lot of lurkers, especially when there's a lot of people. There's always more lurkers than people that are talking. But it's fine, they're just chilling. So they usually judge, the lurkers judge. That's fine. They should say something though. I'm open for them to like, if they want to like say something, they can say something. If they don't want to say anything, they don't have to say anything. But it's fine. Life is kind of like judging is one of those big mysteries of life, you know, because it's like you're told not to judge, but it's something you have to do, you know? Strike me when I'm down. Yeah, you know, I think I've been on the internet now for like 10 years. I think I've had the worst of it. You know, I think I know how to deal with internet bullies and stuff like that. They wait for the perfect moment to strike. That's kind of cool to think I have like maybe like an arch nemesis though, who's like just waiting to take me down. It's like I'm actually enough of somebody to be like taken down, you know what I mean? Yeah, lurkers are fine. But I'm glad you're here though too though. Like, I wonder where everybody else is. It's just Friday. They just trolls. Yeah, but if they're not saying anything though, it's all right. Like I've been on the internet for a while. I can deal with like people that like want to say mean stuff, you know what I mean? I can deal with it. You're from India? Cool. I want to go to India. Yeah, you never told me you're like, you said you were Asian, but, and then I started saying like China. But you're fine, man. That's cool. I've always wanted to go to India. Like, I've always wanted to go see the Taj Mahal, but I know that it's like a Muslim. Isn't it like a Muslim monument? It's like a mosque or something. But yeah, it's fine. Now there's someone else in here though. But I know the Taj Mahal is like a mosque for like, it's like a Muslim mosque, and then it got like repurposed for like India. But I've always wanted to go see like the Taj Mahal. It's a tomb. I think it's a mosque it's a Muslim mosque. That's cool though. I want to go visit India. It's like, I did yoga forever, and that's like where every guru is from, man. Every guru I ever heard of was from India. Guru capital of the world. Shah Jahan built it for his wife. I've never heard that.
Oh, that's kind of weird. It's so cute.
Now you can like smoke around.
Yeah, that'll be.
Yeah, I want to go to India sometime. My friend just went to like Sri Lanka and stuff. Then his son put him in prison. Dang, that sounds hardcore. I know there's some really, really wealthy people in India, but then also the wealth gap is like super big. You know? Like my brother said that in India they have like what's called untouchables or something. India is not big on tourism. I know a lot of people who are like seeking spiritual like guidance though go to India. It's history. That's the thing of the past. I know my brother like went to Africa and stuff, and that's illegal now. Oh yeah, but he told me that there's like a class of people called the untouchables, and like the royal class in India they say that you can never touch them or something like that. You're like not allowed to even touch them or whatever. But I don't know. I'd love to go to India. I think it's like a really rich place full of like a lot of spiritual teachings that are very like unique and are global. I did yoga for like 10 years. I had like a yogi as like one of my teachers in college. And so she would read us excerpts from like yogi principles like every day and stuff like that. That was like segregation. Okay. I know India has like a bunch of cool temples and everything as well. 100 years ago. I know some Indian things. You hate yoga? Yo, what's up, Gigi? Welcome. All famous Indian gurus. Yeah, like Sadhguru, whatever. You know what I mean? You know that guy? Like, he went on to Joe Rogan like a couple months ago or something. His name's like Sadhguru. He like went on there and talked about like being one with everything, and he was like, somebody who's a yogi has experienced being one with everything. You saw him live, yeah. I actually liked his stuff. I listened to his stuff and I really liked it. A lot of people on Joe Rogan were making fun of him, but I'm just like, you guys don't really like, I feel like what he's saying is true actually. There was a lot of people that were like, oh, Joe Rogan like disproves like Assad Gandhi. And I listened to the whole thing and I was like, no, he didn't. People get mesmerized seeing him. Yeah, he seems like an interesting guy. But he's definitely a guru, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you met him? Cool. Gigi, do you know who we're talking about? Sadhguru? It's like In a yoga concert? Maybe. Yeah, he's like a spiritualist. He like talks about where suffering comes from and how to like receive joy and just how you should perceive the world. You know, a lot of people perceive the world as like this thing that's competing, and there's these forces like going against each other. But you know, a lot of yoga is like you should focus on like, he's a more Western than Indian, huh? But you should focus on like the unity of all things. You know, like everything comes from the same place. Yeah, it seems like he's pretty Westernized. Like, you know, like. He's probably super rich too. I'm sure he's super rich. He studied philosophy, yeah, I can tell. That's what I studied too. For a while my major was philosophy. Yeah, you should look him up, Gigi. You should type in like Joe Rogan Sad Gandhi, S-A-D-A or Sadhguru. Sadhguru. His yoga classes aren't for the poor. It sounds like he makes a lot of money. Like he has like a bunch of like organizations and stuff like that. But it sounds like he tries to do good too. He has like a bunch of charities he runs and stuff.
You guys just want like a large pepperoni, or what do you guys want? A large pepperoni. You guys want like a roll or anything else?
Yeah, Gigi, look up, type in Joe Rogan, Sadhguru, and you'll see what we're talking about. And you can say whether or not you like him. He's just like an Indian, like spiritualist kind of guy. A lot of politics there, yeah. Well, Joe Rogan's like intertwined into like all politics, especially since he put Donald Trump on his whatever it's called, podcast. So I've been trying to think if I should do more political stuff. Oh, you already have? Okay. Yeah, I like put out a poll in the community, and I was like, should I do more gaming, or should I do more news, or should I do more like videos? Should I do more like videos where I edit them, or should I do more like chats? Should I go to like more places and just like open up chats, you know? I like put out a poll. We'll see if, because you know what I mean? It's just, a lot of it's, you think more gaming, do more interesting games. I'm trying to think of what to do after Elden Ring. Like I have to beat this like Lady of the Lake person or whatever first, but stay away from politics. It's just like, I see a lot of people doing politics, like Asmongold. He does politics. You have an idea? Asmongold does all these politics. So does like Charlie from like play mainstream games. I want to do like Only Up. You know, you guys know the game Only Up?
12 minutes. The pizza was 18.4, but I did give you guys breadsticks, but mine straight up first.
Like I want to do Only Up, and what was the other one everybody does? Maybe it was just Only Up. The one where you like try to like get to outer space. You like start off on the ground, is like, and you're just a kid who's like climbing like through all these objects. Penguin Zero and Asmongold talk directly to executives. You did. They got a lot of muscle. Yeah, they do. I mean, like they publish like 4 videos a day, and like within an hour it has like 300,000 views. But Asmongold is probably sponsored by like a political party or something even. All he does is stream on Twitch, and then he just like he showed how much money he made the other day, and it was like in 3 days he made $90,000 streaming on Twitch. He like and all he does is like sit there and talk about politics on Twitch, and then he has editors upload his stuff onto YouTube or whatever.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, Asmongold had that argument with Musk. It was about gaming too. Listen, I thought Elon Musk was kind of like an interesting guy when I first heard about him. I was like, okay, this guy's kind of interesting. I have an uncle who's an engineer. And I was like, yeah, he does sound MAGA, but today I watched him and he said, listen, I didn't vote for anybody. And it's like, I don't support any person. I just only support ideas. And he's like, I agree with certain ideas from certain people, but I didn't vote for Trump is what he said. He's like, I didn't vote for Trump. He just said like, there's certain things I support. So he's like, don't put me in the MAGA party is what he said. I heard him say that today. But Elon Musk got in a fight, like an argument with him because Asmongold said that he's not a real gamer. Because Musk was like posting all this gaming stuff. But Asmongold is like, look, he doesn't even know, like, do Dead Space? All right, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
The game? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's a Dead Space 2 also. The game is funny, all right, sounds cool. Yeah, so, and then I guess Elon just stopped talking about playing video games because everybody's like, yeah, he paid people to play for him or something. So he wasn't really like playing them himself. But that was the thing between Musk and his tweet for Aspen, and that's, yeah, Elon Musk deleted his tweet. I was like, who is this guy Asmongold? And Elon Musk deletes his tweet about him? Like, geez. He's a pretty big streamer. I never heard of him. Listen, I never heard of Asmongold before. Like, I've been streaming for a long time, but legitimately, I've never heard of him until he got in that argument with Elon Musk. Because I was like thinking, oh, Elon Musk games, and then all of a sudden it came out that he was cheating or whatever. And I was like, oh. And that's the first time I saw Asmongold. You can say whatever you want, but sometimes YouTube just automatically like will like ban what you say if it's like bad. We got rules they don't. Yeah, he gets paid certainly to like, he has advisors that like probably tell him what to do each day and stuff like that. I'm sure he has meetings with like corporate individuals and like he has, you know what I mean? Me, it's just like on the street. But Gigi, you can say, like I said, you can say whatever you want, but the algorithm might just like flag your comment anyways. Sometimes it does that. If it's like something bad, YouTube will just like flag it. I can't believe that. That is wild though. Elon Musk deleted his tweet over Asmongold, calling him a cheater. That is wild, isn't it? Like this like richest man in the world. The richest man in the world. That is so crazy to me. But Elon Musk, listen, I thought the guy was just kind of like eccentric, but then he like released his robots and he was like, oh, they're autonomous. They're self-autonomous. And I like looked into it and then I was like, guys, he says they're fully autonomous. And everybody was telling me, they're like, no, it's not. It's like operated by teleoperators. And I was like, oh, and I found out, and I was like, Elon Musk, like, kind of lied about that. He kind of like made everybody like think something that wasn't really true about his products. And that was the first time I was like, maybe there's more to this guy than just him being like an eccentric billionaire or whatever. And then his weird salute, he did that like salute or whatever at that rally. That was interesting. Everybody online is saying he's a Nazi. Can I play retro games? Yeah, sure, I'll play some retro games. I'll switch it up. I just have been wanting to try to finish Elden Ring while I'm on it. I just felt like it was such an iconic game. Like I had to play and I had to beat it. It was like such an iconic game that came out when like, you know, every video gamer was playing it online. I was like, so I just thought like, I need to play it and I need to beat it so I can like be included with that group of people. But sure, I'll play some more retro games and stuff. I'll go through them. I just use like an emulator. Nobody follows that. Yo, what's up, Aiton? Hello, welcome to the stream. We're all just friends here. We just talk about whatever. Talk about the day. Talk about what we're gonna do. There's a guy who got monetized playing Flappy Bird. Yeah, that's why I said the internet is like chaos, man. It's like one day you can just go viral doing something, and then the next day it's like you try to do the same thing and it doesn't work. Life is, that's why I just have to have like my life centered on spiritual ideas. It's like, listen, you'll always want more stuff. You'll always want more, like you'll never be satisfied. Like work is never gonna give you everything you want. Money is never gonna give you everything you want. Like I have to be like that because life is like, just seems so chaotic. You got banned from a lot of places? Jeez. I could play Contra? Yeah, I'll play Contra, Alien Wars. I love that game. And yo, Aiton, welcome again. We all say hello. This is the group, Aiton. But yeah, I just have to center myself in like real spiritual things because there's too much chaos. There's too much chaos in this world of just like who wins and who loses. And I gotta find a niche, yeah. Maybe start a second channel. If I started a second channel, it would just be shorts. I would do like, I would just do like short videos, you know, of something. Like shorts, like euphorics shorts or something like that. I don't know. Shorties, maybe I'd call it shorties. Just for gaming. And what, have this one just be like chatty or something. But I know I gotta find a niche though. Like that's what everybody says. They say you gotta like find something to do and then stick with that. Like this is pretty good though, you know what I mean? Like to have like people in to actually talk. Like most people on the internet are just sitting there with nobody. Like I'm thankful that, you know what I mean? Like there's people here. Get 50 subs and go live streaming retro games. You can speak gunmen? What is that? Wasn't it you, Alien, that was like making up words the other day and asking me where it was like from or something? I'm pretty sure that was you, wasn't it? Play for the crowd. I know. I'm just kind of like I'm just kind of a weird guy. Like, you're from Great Britain. That's cool. I've been to Great Britain once. You're following me from Egypt? Wow, thanks. I love Egypt. My parents just came back from Egypt. They went there and like saw King Tut's tomb and like they saw the Valley of the Kings and the pyramid and the Sphinx. They love it. They think Egypt is like, they actually think the Egyptian is their religion, by the way. My parents do. German, okay. See, Kosheri Islam, give what? But yeah, my parents, they believe their religion is Egyptian religion. That's kind of wild, huh? But they went to Egypt and like all this stuff. And they like went and saw like King Tut and everything. Went to the Egypt's museum. That's cool. You can speak German. I speak like Deutschland. What else do I know? Like Avidazen, Danke. Yeah, that's what my parents think. Like I have different beliefs than my parents. Like you guys can kind of tell. Like I'm like, okay, God is like ethereal and this thing that like exists and everywhere, but it's like we're unable to understand it because it's like everything at once. It's this point in time that exists in all points in time, kind of thing. That's what I believe. But my parents definitely believe that they're the Egyptian religion or whatever. Yo, what's up, Big Smoke It? Hey, you guys, we got everybody here. And we got Aiden, who's new as well. This is great. Butchered my gameplay. You're fine, man. Like, I got to that evil witch's, like, lair or whatever. Du hast mich, yeah. I know, okay. German sounds really familiar to me, but I'm part German. Like, on my mother's side. Make a second channel and promote it in my community post. Just have it be about games. You really think I should? You think it would do better than just this channel? This channel just has everything on it. I'm welcome anytime in Egypt. Thank you. Maybe it would get recognized more. Like maybe it would get recognized and like go and like grow more. This channel has issues. Yeah, it's a weird channel, huh? It's like it's like for how many subs I have and like all this stuff. Yeah, it is weird for sure. It's different. I don't know. It's like it's just me though. It's like I'm kind of all over the place, and so is the channel. Maybe I will think about making another one though. That sounds like a good idea with a smaller name.
I do like it, and that's just like really well tried.
And just promote it in my community. Name it today. I'll come up with something good. I gotta think about it though. Oh yeah, 9. 9, but it's like N-E-I-N. Talk about myself. Let's see, I'm just a guy. One time I crashed when I tried to fly. As a kid, I had visions up in the sky, staring up at stars. I thought life was going to be like some game where I could achieve this fame, because everybody tells you that you can do anything you want. But somehow when I grew up, it seemed like it was less want and more bought. And this game was somehow continually trying to trick me. Somehow I had to formulate beliefs, you see. Beliefs that somehow centered and focused and channeled me. I got channeled right into euphoric intentions. That's where I met you, my friend, Aiden. And from here, where will we go? I don't necessarily know, but I'm trying to figure that out along the way. Figure out maybe if I could rename the days. What is truth? Is truth what you can see? But at the point where we can take a breath, does that actually create a question? And that's what we try to figure out here, Aiden. We try to figure it out. Promote it on every live stream. Yeah, but it's like, it's just, I think you guys are cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad you guys are here and I think you're cool. I'll think about it, and I really will like think about it, because I think it might be a good idea to try to like start with something fresh. Like this channel just does have a lot, you know? Maybe I'll do it where it's like that channel is all just like edited videos and stuff. I showed out with the name. You're 23? The reason I named it what I did, I'm an amazing person. Thank you so much, Aiden. I'm just here to figure things out like you guys are, you know what I mean? Like,
No, we love Kevin, but he's
just a dedicated gaming channel. Should I do what? Just like all live streams, gaming, or what?
my anxiety was like off the roof. I had customers yelling at me.
Yo, thank you for the likes, guys.
You're not managing it.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just here to figure, like, I think in essence, everything is doing that continually anyways, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what, you're trying to figure out life. What could I name it though? What if I just named it Euphoria? Make it about live streams only? Only live streams on video games? I feel like I'd have to play like a really good game. You know what I mean? First off, like the game I played, it'd have to be like the game that I was really good at. Tell you about the tattoos, like okay, I'll tell you what I really thought. I thought that like life was about creation and like making something different. And it was like, as soon as you created something that like was able to bring something to somebody's mind, but at the same time be new. A lot of interesting games. I really will like go and like go over names tonight on a sheet of paper or something. So my tattoos, I just thought that like, I just got so sick of how the world was like, some people have money, some people don't. And I just got sick of like, people aren't streaming enough good games. So I just thought that at the place of creation, that's where actual work was. And so I thought that if I created something that was like pure creation, then it was like connecting with the idea that everything is of like God or something like that. But when you do that and when you try to make something, it just turns out dark. So a lot of like the art and stuff turned out really dark, and so it just turned into this. It just turned into like demons, basically. I was in a really like interesting part in my life where I was really sick of just like trying to compete with everybody and like trying to like meet the standards of what the world has. And so I just, like I said, I figured that if I could like invoke some sense of creation, then that was like work itself, like the beginning of work. So then that's where these come from. They're just nothing. They're supposed to be just different, like completely different. But when you try to like invoke the idea of creation, it just like turns out dark. So they're just like demons. Love scary horror movie games. Good gaming PC and broadband. Yeah, guys, I really do think that there is like some like weird, like this channel has a weird algorithm and stuff like that, right? It's just like I have so many videos and it's like categories all over the place. So it's like, I feel like the algorithm doesn't know how to like process it or something, So it doesn't know who to feed it to. But the thing that's cool though is I have an international audience. Like everybody on my channel, you know what I mean? It's like, good night. Okay, good night, Aiden. Thanks for joining the stream. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime. You'd be a terrible person if you don't stop yourself. Maybe do something like I do then, man. If you think that like the world is like unfair, and if you think that you want to like try to come up with some way to reason out, you know what I mean, what you think of the world and what your place is in it, then go ahead and start a channel. That's all I did. I was just trying to figure out where I fit in. But I would say if you're trying to figure that out, maybe start a journal, start a journal or something. Like I said, like I'm not a therapist or whatever. I'm just a guy. I know you guys want to see this channel get big and stuff like me, you know what I mean? Like that'd be cool. But I just say that because like I kind of felt the same way, and like that's why I started this. You do drawings, cool. Oh really? Drew something like my tattoo? Yeah, like I said, all it is it's supposed to be something that's like very basic, but at the same point in time, it's like not like anything else you've seen. People say it looks like a lot of things. Like in my family, it's like everybody says it looks like something else, but it's just supposed to be like as basic as you can get, but like never seen before. That's all it is, but that's cool. Yeah, Drake's son. Have you seen all that beef that Drake has with like, who is it? Kendrick Lamar? Not one of us or whatever, not like us. Drake like sued him or something for defamation. And Gigi, you'll have to share some of your drawings if you want sometime. That'd be cool. Yeah, with my drawings, Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, you know, I have a lot of bad thoughts too, man. I think everybody does. I think everybody has a lot of bad thoughts, but just the one thing you have to realize in life is just don't ever hurt anybody. You know what I mean? Like just don't. Like you have a lot of stuff to live for and whatever else. Just don't hurt anybody. You know, like trust me, like life can get not fun. You know what I mean? Like, and so just never hurt anyone. You wish you can draw? Just try. Just go grab a piece of paper and just try. It's kind of freeing. It's kind of scary. Sometimes I think that a blank sheet of paper is the scariest thing because you can draw anything. You can draw something new that questions everybody's belief. You can draw something that makes people think that they've seen something. Drawing can be a scary thing. It's freeing. In one of your dreams, you struggled as a cat. Was that a fun one? That sounds like it could be a fun dream. Sounds like it could have been a fun one. A good response, nice. Yeah, I did a drawing stream once too. Everybody seemed to like it. I just sat there and I was drawing. It's in my all my videos. It's like I drew like a muscular dude. I tried to draw like a picture of the statue of David. I made a new video though where I was like, because somebody told me, I think it was Gurdeep, the other guy from India, Gurdeep Singh. He like got on and he was like, make a video of some kind. So and today I was like, oh, but I gotta go to the gym and stuff. So I like made up a storyline. I made up like a storyline of like this little short film of like the life of money. Do random lines until it makes something. Yeah, that's what I do too. That's what this is. Like eventually like a face appeared, basically. That's all that is. And even this, it's just something that's like pushed as hard as it can go. And then like something just shaped, like a shape came out of it. That's all it is. "22 viewers, nice. That's cool. But I think I'm gonna go, guys. It's been cool. Like I'm gonna go eat dinner and have some dinner. But I'll think about making another channel, like you guys said. I can snowboard pretty good. That's a talent I have. Yeah, I'll go and I'll write on a sheet of paper like some, like, I don't know, names or something like that. I did get my YouTube plaque though, so we made a new thing, nice. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna go eat dinner and, you know. You need a bit of time. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm not sure what's for dinner yet. I gotta go and figure it out. Stop with the poetic names. Yeah, people don't like, some people, it's like poetry is like a very like niche thing. There's not very many people that like it. Is a small town getting devoured by a slime cute? Yeah, it is. But
Thank you so much.
make a game name, all right, I'll think about it. I'll seriously think about it. I'll just try to do something like more like universal or whatever. But I'm gonna go, guys. It's been great having you guys show up. And I'll see if like I can get a channel that has like an algorithm that's not like just like everywhere, you know what I mean? Like this one, the algorithm for this channel really is like all over the place. The Morning Star. All right, guys. See you, Big. See you, Gigi. See you, Alien. Thanks for coming. You have a name? What is it? Last. All right. You have a name? Buy is 158. All right. I'm going to go, guys.